everybody. Welcome back to another edition of the Oner First Thoughts. This is the portion of our show that is spoiler-free, where we just give our initial thoughts on whatever film we are talking about that week. If you want the spoiler edition of the show, that's on the full edition where Kramer and I talk to each other. This week, we're talking about Disney and Pixar's new film, Hoppers. I think this is the first time that Kramer and I have done a children's movie. No, I mean, we did like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from the 90s and stuff, and we've done some kids' movies that we grew up with, but like a current in-theaters new children's movie. And, I mean, listen, what is there to say about Hoppers in a spoiler-free discussion other than that it's a delight? It's delightful, okay? Pixar is a typically really reliable production studio and has been for the last 30 years. And, you know, I maybe people might think that from like 2010 on, they were a little hit and miss, that there were some projects that didn't quite reach the heights they thought they could. But a lot of these movies that people kind of criticize are films that if you go back and give them a second watch, they play a little bit better and you realize there's more there than you realize. Like maybe like The Incredibles 2 or even Inside Out 2 that sort of felt like a retread of Inside Out. There's more to Inside Out 2 to be discovered. The movie Soul was kind of one that on initial release, people were like, I feel like they really did Soul wrong by releasing it on streaming and theaters at the same time. I remember watching that movie on Disney Plus and thinking, I wish I had seen this in a theater. It was so beautifully animated. And this is one where like, right off the bat, critics and audiences seem to be in agreement that it's lovely. It's great. It's all the things that you want out of a Pixar adventure. It's adorable. It tugs at your heartstrings. It's got a really simple but strong story with a good message, and it's beautifully animated. This is if you're an animal lover, like to me, if you're the kind of person who has any amount of cute animal videos in your Reels algorithm, if you're scrolling around on Instagram Reels and cute dogs are showing up, or cute beavers eating strawberries are showing up, or cute little critters like hyraxes or squirrels or whatever are showing up, I think you might like Hoppers. Like Hoppers does a good job of scratching that itch for animal lovers while also blending it into that animated world of cartoon heightened silliness. And also it was like genuinely funny. I saw it in a theater full of adults. We saw it at 9 p.m. last night and there were no kids in the theater. And we were like, our whole audience was laughing the whole time. There were genuine, good, solid laughs throughout. It's short, it's quick, it's easy. Without getting into spoilers or anything, like that's it. That's Hoppers. Go see it. Go support it in the theater. If you got kids, go see it with your kids. If you don't, go see it. If you're just looking for something to take your mind off of it all, the things, this is a good one. This is a nice little 90-minute distraction. And those are my thoughts. Take it away, Kramer.
Thank you, Austin. Appreciate it. Okay, Hoppers. That's what I'm talking about right now. These are my first thoughts. First of all, I really like this movie. I think it's a really fun movie. There's a lot of really funny moments. I think it has a really good message. I think it's a really good family movie. I took a few of my kids and they had a great time. I had a great time. There's a lot of really funny stuff in this movie. There's a lot of good heart as well. It maybe didn't make me cry. It really didn't make me cry. And it didn't make me feel as hard as some of the other Pixar movies do. That's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, I think the story was told really well, and I think it was done really well. I think that one thing that I did have a problem with, there was almost too much plot in this movie, and I'm excited to get into this more with Austin because there was so much that was going on. It became a little bit like an overload. Like the message of the movie got a little bit lost. It's not totally lost. This is more of a nitpick. This isn't like the movie, brought down the movie or anything, but there was just kind of so much that happened. It was kind of a little, it dragged a little bit on me, or it kind of wore on me just a little bit, but still a lot of really funny stuff. The animation was great. As far as Pixar movies, it's interesting. I'll kind of break down Pixar movies into three tiers. There's like the amazing movies like Toy Story 3, and I mean all the Toy Story movies besides 4. 4 was fine, but I wouldn't put it in that top tier, but 1, 2, and 3 are amazing. Um, Monsters Inc. I absolutely love. There's a few. Wally is great. Ratatouille, The Incredibles is probably my favorite. But there's all of these. Inside Out. Those are like the top tier of Pixar movies for me. There's like the second tier, which are really, really good, but they're just not to that level, which is really hard to get. But they're still really good films. And then there's kind of the bottom tier of like, oh, what were these? These weren't really great, or they're fine, but they're just not even close to the level of the other films. I would put this in tier 2. It was really, really good. People are saying it's kind of a return to form. I don't really know about that, but I don't know also what their form is. I mean, it's been changed. Pixar has been changed so much with the people that it has that it's not completely the same, which is not bad, but it's just different. But this is a really fun movie. I really liked Luca. I'd probably put it around there about how much I enjoyed it. And I enjoyed Luca. Those are really good, it's a really good movie that I liked. This was very similar. So it was a really good movie. I'd say, go out, see this in the movie theater. I think it's really funny. There's a ton of like off-camera lines that they have that were just got me every time that they were. I don't know why that joke gets me, but if somebody's yelling something off camera, it just makes it funnier for me. And I don't know, I don't know why they did, but they did it a bunch and it worked every time for me. So I love the movie. Go see it. I'm excited to talk about it with Austin, see what he thinks, see what his perspective is on it, because I'm going to dive a little bit more into Pixar and try to pin down some things on that. We'll see. But let us know what you thought of the movie. If you saw it, if you're interested in seeing it, let us know. Comment below. Let's start a conversation about it, and we will see you guys on the next one.